Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you all. Welcome back to iArabic. In this lesson, you will learn how to make a common noun into a proper one. You will learn how an Arabic sentence is made, and you will learn the rules of making a sentence. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to make your own sentences. So in the Arabic language, we have something called the alif lam. And the purpose of the alif lam is to make a common noun into a proper one. So for example, we have the word bait. Bait means house. Okay? Now if I just say baytun or bait, it means a house. Okay? So if there's a line of houses and I say let's go to a house, it could be any one of these. It could be this one, or this one. Why? Because I've used a common noun without the alif lam. Now when I add the alif lam and it becomes al-baytu, then I change it to the house. So if there's 3 houses and I say let's go to the house, the specific one, and the specific one means it can only be one house. So now that we've got that down, let's move on to making our very first sentence. For example, Khalid is a man. Now to translate this English sentence into an Arabic one, the first thing we do is we get rid of the is. Okay, because what's known as the verb to be in English, in Arabic it is quote unquote hidden. Okay, which means you can't see it. It's there, but you cannot see it in the actual Arabic language. And you'll understand when I write it now. So we take the word Khalid and we move it down to our Arabic translation. So we have Khalid. Next we take a man and we move it down as well. And so we put Rajul. And then finally, we put 2 dhammas at the end of both words. So Khalidun, Rajulun. Khalid is a man, and that is our very first Arabic sentence. And what I want you to do after this lesson is to work on the exercises. But before that, let's understand this sentence, and let's go over some rules that we should take into account. This first word is known as Mubtada. Okay? In English, you'd call it the subject. Okay, let's write it in Arabic for you. Mubtada. Okay, I will be referring it to it as Mubtada, and that's what you should know it as. Mubtada. And Rajul here, the second word, is known as Khabr. And Khabr is the news. In English grammar, it's known as the predicate. So here we have Khalid. Okay, he is the subject of our sentence. And what is the news that we're giving about him? That he is a man. So a man becomes the news, and Khalid is the subject. So the rules of Mubtada and Khabr, what are they? First and foremost, the Mubtada must be a proper noun. So what's an example of the first rule? Let's say we have the word kalb. Kalb means dog. And let's say jalisun. Jalisun means sitting. Now the issue with this phrase is that it's not a complete sentence. Why? Because the mubtada, the first word in the sentence, is not a proper noun. And so what you have to do is, just like we did in the beginning, okay, we add the alif lam. And once we add the alif lam, kalbun becomes al-kalbu, and we remove one of these dhammas. Okay? And so the meaning of this sentence becomes the dog is sitting instead of just a sitting dog. Now the second rule is that the khabar must agree with the mubtada in gender. And so an example of the second rule is in this sentence, al-mar'atu, the woman, jalisun. Now instead of saying jalisun, what we have to do is we put a ta marbuta at the end. Okay? So this little ta right here and this ta right here tell us that these words are feminine words. And that is how we get them both to agree in gender, by making sure that they are both feminine, so that the mubtada again agrees with the khabar. Jalisatun. Al-mar'atu jalisatun, the woman is sitting. And thirdly, the khabar must also agree with the mubtada in number. In this third rule, the example we have is ar-rijal. Ar-rijalu jalisuna. Jalisuna is the plural of jalisun. Okay? The men are sitting. And so here we have ar-rijalu, which is the mubtada, and we have jalisuna, which is our khabar. And that is our lesson for today. So now what I want you all to do is to go to the website www.iarabic.tv and find the post with this video, and there you will find a link to exercises which you can do to practice making sentences. So have fun making your sentences. Peace be with you all. Assalamu alaikum.